Good afternoon. I just made myself another pot of coffee and I wish I could tell you that these are clip-ins, but they're not. I cut my hair myself like a crazy person. I don't know how I feel about it, but the last couple of months I've been cutting my hair myself, and the other day I was doing a little trim and I accidentally cut these pieces just here a little bit too short and too blunt. And then I fanned them out across my head and I was like, ooh, could we do a fringe? I haven't done one for a really long time and I thought, you know what, it's just hair, it's gonna grow back. So I cut it a bit shorter. Like they're still long in that they're kind of still in my eyes a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about it. What do you think? Do you think this suits me? Do you think that this could be my new personality? I don't know. I'm really unsure about whether it suits me or not. The best part is if it doesn't, I can just clip it and like push it back up out of my face. Like I really don't care. I was like, let's just do this for fun. I will say having hair on my face is kind of annoying. Like once I push it back up, it does feel a lot better, but I'm not too sure. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but my hair is a little blonder. I've also been trying to teach myself how to foil and tone my own hair. So 2 weeks ago, I did a bunch of foils up here, realized I had a lot to learn. I needed to get it closer to the root. I also needed to leave the bleach on longer so that it would lift light enough. And also I always knew that you needed to use a lot of bleach, but I needed to use more. So I, over the last week, then started doing a few little more foils in and around these pieces, and then I touched up these front pieces because I didn't feel like they had lifted enough. And then after, I don't know, I was just doing a bit every few days and not toning, and then I decided, okay, I've done enough, like let's tone the whole thing. I used a 20 volume for the toner, so my natural brown has lifted to like a warm brown, and I don't know how I feel about that. I need to learn more about toning. I think I need to use like a 10 volume or something. But anyways, I'm just becoming my own hairdresser. It's like, I don't know. The last guy that did my hair and just totally ruined it just kind of made me go, why get someone else to do it? I've been toying with the idea since the middle of last year to just start teaching myself how to do my own hair. And so I'm playing, and it's not great. I'm just in the very beginning stages of learning, but it's been really fun to like practice with, like, especially underneath where like a lot of foils and stuff are hidden, like practicing, like getting things closer to the root. Definitely still need to work on like cutting my hair. I'm not doing a very good job at that either, but I'm just playing. I'm playing and I'm teaching myself a new skill. So anyways, I don't know, fringe, no fringe, what do we think? I feel like I look like I'm wearing a wig. I don't even feel like this looks like me, but I don't know. So anyway, I have like nothing planned today. I mentioned in my last video that I'm like in vacation mode, and I mean that through and through. Apart from just like doing the basic work, you know, emails and then filming every couple of days and editing, I'm not really doing a whole lot. The last couple of days it just rained and I was relaxing, watching TV, and I just haven't done much. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I was considering not even filming because I don't want to be too boring, but we're gonna hang out because I feel like this is the calm before the storm when I get back to DC next week and I have to do so much stuff for the move, and like it's just leading into summer, which is just a chaotic couple of months. So I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm just kind of like chilling and writing out the final part of this chapter before I start the next. I'm trying to think what else is new besides me attempting to become my own hairdresser. You know what? I haven't shown my boyfriend this yet, so I have no idea if he's gonna like it or not. But I won't talk about it too much. It's just weird looking at myself. Like I said, it just looks like a wig, but you have to let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, am I hair in face, hair out of face kind of person? I don't know, but I've just done kind of nothing for the last couple of days. Just real full, relax, sort of vacation mode. It rained a lot yesterday, which I think the gardens and a lot of this area really needed it. I think someone mentioned on my last video that it's been threatening rain, but it hasn't, and it really needs it. And yesterday everything was soaked, so it was really nice, really like cozy, chill day inside. I've been watching like Gossip Girl again. I've just been having it on in the background, especially at nighttime, being by myself. I just like to have the noise. I don't really like being in a big house by myself all alone because, you know, there's so many points of entry in a house and I'm not used to that. I'm used to living in an apartment where there's a lot more security. It's safe. There's only one kind of way in and out of an apartment. And so it's just uncomfortable. Like this is a wildly safe suburb and it's like beautiful and quiet here, but it's just unsettling at nighttime when it's dark. But I am getting used to it, and thankfully I only have to be here by myself for, I think tomorrow is my last, no, tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow's my last full day by myself. I think both Friday, my friends, and my boyfriend are coming. So I am going to be social this weekend. My next video will be my last video here in Austin, and it will be fun because we're gonna go out and we're gonna be doing touristy activities, and it's gonna be nice. So I'm just gonna like vlog a weekend vlog, and it'll be bits and pieces of like, you know, showing my boyfriend around and, you know, me potentially seeing more new things in Austin. Oh, also, I've just decided to keep the top from Marshalls. This is the medium. I think when I get back to DC though, I am gonna run the overlocker, maybe the sewing machine as well. It's probably better if I do both. All down this side seam, like even on the sleeve, just cause this is like got elastic in it, but it's still quite loose. So I think I will just take it in a little bit on the sides, and it will just make it look a little more fitted, and I think that will be the vibe. But I love this top. Like, I'm so glad I was able to get it. I think all of these like little pin tucks here and then the frill down the front are just beautiful. And it's like loose and flowy, and I can wear it with jeans, even though it's way too hot for jeans out there today. So when I go to the grocery store, I'll probably put a dress on. Will I? I mean, I'm gonna be in the grocery store. It's gonna be like door to car, car to door, so maybe I don't really need to change into a dress. Updates. Anyways, those are some updates. I can't wait to get back to DC. It's gonna be full steam ahead when I get back. Like, I'm so excited. Like things are just like falling into place. I'm gonna do a bit of like a reset video when I get back and start planning out what the next few weeks will involve, because it's gonna be kind of hectic from mid-May until mid-June. I have 1 month to move, to pack everything up, to get everything organized and move, because then I'm going to Florida for my friend's bachelorette. I'm just excited. I'm excited because things are gonna like start moving, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've decided I'm gonna go and get groceries now. Just get me outside. It's such a beautiful day. Like, I'm really excited that my last 4 or 5 days here are just gonna be so beautiful and sunny, especially when my boyfriend gets here. Like, I'm so excited about that. It would have been such a shame if it hadn't been raining. So I'm glad we kind of got the rainy weather out of the way. I think I might get lunch when I'm out. I don't know. Do I wanna make lunch at home, or do I wanna treat myself to something when I'm out? I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, let's go get some groceries. I am back with just a couple of groceries. I also got myself a matcha. I love matcha so much. It's definitely not a habit I'm gonna maintain once I get back to DC, but while I've been here, I've just been treating myself to some matcha. I have some bread because I'm starting to run out. I also have some tomatoes. I decided to get some fruit because I feel like I haven't had fruit in ages. So I got some blackberries and some pineapple. I also got some, which one did I get? I don't know. There was like 3 or 4 different turkeys, and I just got the honey smoked turkey breast freshly sliced. And then I also got some chocolate because I've just been eating a little bit of chocolate each night. I have like a cup of tea and then a few pieces of chocolate. And I finished the last one that I had, so I needed a new one. And then I also decided to get some sushi for lunch. I was thinking about getting lunch out, but then I decided against it. I'm gonna have some sushi. And now that I have the sandwich meat, if I'm still hungry in a bit, which I guarantee that I will, I'll just end up making a sandwich. So yeah, I'm going to eat my sushi and put Gossip Girl back on. Maybe play a little game of Catan. And then, I don't know. We're in like vacation mode. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing? Are you knocking the tripod over? Haru, quit it. He's rubbing all over the legs of the tripod. Yeah, you're being crazy. Quit it. With these little sushi things, I like to scoop out most of the wasabi and I put it in the lid. And then I leave a little bit in the bottom so that, you know, I get a little wasabi. And then I just squeeze the soy sauce, pack it into the little spot. And then that way I have like a little dipping sauce container. Also too, I'm into my blue and white striped like pants. I paid $14 something for these at Marshall's and they're so unbelievably comfortable. And I got pockets too, like they're just the best. Yes, Harriet, what are you doing? I've decided to come outside because it is so nice. There is not a cloud in the sky. Actually, that's a lie. There's a few clouds over there, but it is so beautiful. It's not too hot. It's actually a very, very nice temperature out here. And it's just nice to be outside. It's a bit bright. Maybe I should go get my sunglasses, but I just want to enjoy the afternoon in the nice weather. I think I might play a game of Catan. And then I gotta go and do a walk, do an evening walk, but I'm still probably a couple of hours away from doing that actually, yeah. Probably about 2 hours until I go for my evening walk. I did just feed the cats though, and they wanna come out here so badly, but I'm not gonna bring them out because I just don't want them to like run somewhere in the yard. They have like a little harness and a leash that I could put on them so that like at least I could walk them. Oh, there's a snail on the hydrangeas. Cool. But yeah, I just don't trust them running off into the yard. So anyway, I might play a game of Catan and just enjoy how beautiful the afternoon is. I apologize for filming on a nothing day. I'm realizing that when you're away from home, a nothing day really is a nothing day. If I were at home, I could think of a million things to do today. I could do any of my hobbies, my sewing, my paint by numbers, that kind of stuff. But then I also have a million tasks to do around the house, like so many things to organize. So a nothing day when I'm home involves little bits and pieces, but here it involves nothing, because everything that I need to do, I've already done for the day. I've already done all of my work. I've already, fed the cats, taken care of them. I've, tidied up, kept the house clean. I've packed all the orders for my friend's skincare shop. So there's not really much else for me to do, and I'm certainly not complaining about doing absolutely nothing because I think I needed a few days where I did absolutely nothing, like the true vacation, because it gives you a chance to get bored, right? And I'm a little bored, and being bored is so good for you because it's actually where creativity stems from. And if you're never letting yourself get bored, then you might end up in a bit of a creative rut. You might have lost the spark and the visions and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of good sometimes to really just do absolutely nothing and kind of let those creative juices do their thing. So it's nice because now I have all of these ideas and I'm getting antsy because I've had like 3 or 4 days of doing nothing and I'm like, okay, let's get back to things. I have so many things I want to do when I get back to DC. I have so many plans that I need to like start getting into place. And now I'm getting excited. I guess that's kind of the other nice thing about having some time off is you start to get really excited for things. So I only have 2 days left. Well, actually, no, I only have a day left, really. A day and a half until I'm no longer alone, which is gonna be great. My next video will be far more interesting than this one, I assure you. But what I have done over the last couple of days is actually spent a good chunk of time on Pinterest. I love Pinterest, it is my favorite. And I have like a whole bunch of boards that I regularly save things to every day. So I will leave my Pinterest down below if you'd like to go and see the vibe, because it's all definitely like a vibe. And I have been actively trying to figure out things for the next place. We have a place in mind. Hopefully it works out. I have the floor plan for it. And so what I do is when I get a floor plan, I start like figuring out how I'm going to organize and set up each room. And so I've just been on Pinterest getting ideas, and I've been wanting to get a new shower curtain. I know that is such like a small, weird thing. There's lots of different things I've been looking at, but let's just talk about shower curtains for a second, okay? I saw a really beautiful green floral shower curtain about a year ago in Marshall's from Laura Ashley. I'm like 90% sure it's the same design as my blue floral bedding, but just in the green. And I went to Wayfair, I think it was Wayfair, typed in floral shower curtain because I know Wayfair sells a lot of Laura Ashley stuff, so does Amazon. And I swear to you, every single green floral shower curtain that showed up in the search, and it wasn't just Laura Ashley stuff, it was like all different brands, they were all like $80 each. And I'm just a little confused because that seems like a lot of money for a shower curtain. I swear they're not normally that expensive. So I'll probably just buy one at Marshall's if I can find a nice one, because I feel like Marshall's always has all this really beautiful stuff like that. So that'll be a thing I'll do when I get home. I'm not gonna do it while I'm here, but I just thought that was really fascinating. $80 shower curtains apparently. I don't know if I'm gonna go green in the bathroom though, because I have like a really beautiful blue bath mat that my mom got me for Christmas, and then I also have a really nice blue towel. Like the towels from Target, I love them, like they're so soft. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll go blue, but then like everything in my apartment is blue, and I flip between blue and green, and I'm kind of leaning into green right now for like spring. I'm like, ooh, I really like green, especially like that really rich, I call it golf green. It's like when everybody was doing all of their content for going to the Masters like a month ago, everyone's like that really bright green. It's not as bright as like this, it's similar to this airy bag, maybe just like a little bit darker, but that really bright green, I'm like, ooh, I really like that right now. And anyway, so I've just been trying to figure out some bits and pieces for the next place in terms of organization and then also styling. But yeah, the next place, hopefully the bathroom will be a lot nicer than the current bathroom, and we'll be able to make it styled and cool and pretty. And I've just been thinking about shower curtains. So that's kind of where my mind's at. I've had a really good chance over the last couple of days to try and like plan things out that way. I also think I'm gonna have to get some moving boxes soon. Like the second I get back, I'm gonna have to start boxing things up. So I don't know, does anyone have any suggestions? Where's a good place to get moving boxes? Do I just get them from Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that? I don't know, maybe Amazon has some. If anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. But yeah, that's what I've been up to lately with some Pinterest inspiration. I'm really enjoying it. So looking forward to having a bigger space where we're not gonna be like completely like on top of each other, and where we're gonna be able to organize things properly and not just have things like falling out of cupboards and just piling up everywhere. Like that's what I'm really looking forward to. That's sort of what I've been up to a lot in the last couple of days, is just sort of planning and collecting inspiration in like the lead up to going back to DC. Anyway, I think I might go for my walk soon. It's so nice out there today. I wish every day were this temperature. Like life would be so perfect if every day was this sunny and this temperature. But then I feel like you'd get so used to it that you wouldn't appreciate it anymore. You need like a cold, rainy day every now and then. Anyway, those are my thoughts on my nothing day. I am counting down the minutes to go for my evening walk. I like to go at 7:30 because it's just a better time of the day. Anything before that and the sun is out, it's still really hot. And then 7:30 will get me back kind of around 8:30, just as it's getting dark, and it's the best time to go. So until then, I am watching the last few episodes of Gossip Girl. I'm in season 6, episode 7, and it's when the whole thing gets good. So I'm just like watching a bit of that, but I'm also like scrolling on my phone as well. I remembered something else about our next place. We are most likely going to have a dining room, and I am so torn between a round dining table and a rectangle dining table. And I don't know if there's rules around what type of room requires what, but if anyone has any suggestions or can tell me what you think is the better option of the two, that's another thing I've just been collecting a lot of Pinterest inspiration on, are dining tables, and I'm very, very torn. But yeah, I was just on TikTok, and there's this girl that I follow has the most gorgeous little apartment, and she has a round dining table, and it's really cute. I'm also thinking tablecloths too. Like, oh my gosh, I've got so many things that I'm like really excited for, but I don't know about the shape of the dining table. Just got another pet food delivery. One of the cats hasn't really been liking the stuff from the other box, so B ordered some other things for him that he does like. It is time for my walk. I'm very excited. Someone on my last vlog commented a recipe for cleaning sneakers, which I so desperately need because these are so dirty. I was gonna do it while I was here, but I think I'll just wait until I get back to DC because they really need a clean. I have my cup of tea, my row of chocolate, and I am in the second last episode, like right at the end of season 5, you know, the end of the series. So it's all when it just starts to get good.